Thanks so much for being with us here on Atlanta News First Plus. Just want to let you know we continue to keep our eyes inside of the Fulton County courtroom as there is some key testimony expected today in the YSL trial. On our special events stream, you can watch gavel to gavel coverage. You can look inside the courtroom and see what's happening. Court is expected to begin momentarily, but what you're looking at right now is some video from yesterday, which has really gone viral. It's kind of a bit of a strange video. This is what rapper Young Thug looked like yesterday in court. Real name Jeffrey Williams. He's accused of co-founding a street gang, and he appeared to have something under his shirt. So this video getting a lot of attention and raising a lot of questions about what he has under his shirt there in that video. But we will see as court gets back underway this morning. Just a short time from now, we would expect to be able to hear testimony resuming, and that again would be on our special events stream. But the prosecution is expected to call specifically more witnesses to testify about a few incidents that they are claiming were crimes in furtherance of a criminal enterprise. This comes after a 3-week-long delay in this trial. So make sure that you watch our stream on our secondary stream for the latest on that. For right now, let me take you outside for just a moment because meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi has a look at your forecast. Courtney, is this what you need to do? Pardon me, because I'm worried on the technology part. Do I have the right thing up for you, what you need?
I'm not, no. A graphic should have all of our first alerts, which we're going to talk about on there. So Max Sport.
Okay, I'm going to get it. But in the meantime, I'm going to let you talk about what the weather is. I apologize. Let me try to figure out the technical part.
Absolutely. So what you're looking at right now over our downtown skyline are the clouds that are continuing to streamline in ahead of some rain that will make its way in over the next several hours. We're watching a system that is currently making its way in from the Gulf of Mexico that will ultimately change our forecast after seeing a good bit of sunshine yesterday. The story will definitely change through the day today. So we do have a first alert for that, and we have multiple to talk about as we make our way through the week this week, including on Saturday and then another on Tuesday. So we kind of bookend our 7-day with the potential for some rain, maybe even severe weather, the first threat for severe weather we've had in quite some time. So we will talk about all of that in the next several minutes. There we go. Thanks, Joy. I appreciate it.
I apologize, Courtney.
No, don't be sorry at all. Thank you so much. I'm on a different workflow today, so thank you so much. All right, so here's what I'm talking about. We have first alerts today for the chance for some light showers, maybe a few flurries. Saturday for heavy rain in the morning, and then next Tuesday, the potential for some strong storms as a very strong weather system makes its way into the southeast. So we will discuss all of that coming up here in the next several minutes. In the meantime, I am First Alert Meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi. I appreciate you spending some time with us and sticking with us as we made our way through some of the hiccups. As I mentioned, my workflow is a little different today, so it took a second to get my correct computer up, but we appreciate your patience. Let's talk about the forecast now, shall we? So today is the start of a really dynamic weather pattern we're about to set up into. Here's a look at the rain that is all associated with a low along the Gulf, and you can see the pink and the white starting to show up on First Alert radar here. That is indicating that changeover into some wintry precipitation. And while that's not necessarily likely today, it is possible that we could have some light flurries mix in as this system makes its way into North Georgia. So let's time it out for you. I know a lot of you are back to work. The students are back to school today in some spots. So by 3 o'clock, if you are south of the city, then a few showers will be possible. I will note that this latest model run of this particular model, which has been the most aggressive with our winter weather chance today, has definitely pulled back on the chance for some flurries. However, still some spotty snow flurries possible. No accumulation whatsoever expected. For the most part, it's going to be a chilly rain for that evening commute. But if you live north of the city, really I-85 is kind of that dividing factor. If you are north of I-85 from Cherokee up into Gwinnett, Hall County, Fannin, Towns Union, Rabun County, you could experience a few just flakes flying around as we head into the afternoon and evening, mainly between around 4 and 7 o'clock, and then we're dry. Here's a look at the forecast accumulation. Again, not expecting any at all. In fact, as this weather system moves out, it'll get a little breezy, so that's going to prevent anything from kind of staying on the ground. Will be too warm at the surface anyway for anything to stick, but when it comes to that moisture lingering around into the overnight, that's not expected. That wind will kind of help evaporate everything, so we're not worried about any kind of black ice tomorrow morning either, because it will be freezing again tomorrow morning, but we're not worried about any kind of moisture whatsoever staying on the roadways. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. So again, we are going to stay above freezing, but we could have that potential for some of those flurries to kind of mix in with the rain, but by and large, we're dealing with more so rain than we are any kind of winter weather. Temperatures will be chilly today, only in the low 40s through the afternoon. Overnight tonight, upper 20s to low 30s, so it's going to be another very cold morning tomorrow. Again, it'll be a little on the breezy side as well, so you definitely need to bundle up. Tomorrow morning will be a morning for the hat, the scarf, the coat, the gloves, all of it. This morning, I know, even just walking to my car, sitting in my car, my fingers were freezing, and I should have had gloves on. So I suggest you don't do as I do, and you go prepared tomorrow morning back to work and school and have all of the layers on as needed. Now, as we head into the weekend, we'll stay dry Thursday and Friday, by the way, so tomorrow and Friday we're dry. Then the weekend, we bring in some changes. If you're headed out late Friday night, I want to note that rain is going to start to move in late Friday. And then as we head into Saturday morning, rain will become widespread and clear out through the day. So if you have any afternoon and evening plans on Saturday, looks fine. But we do have that first alert in place for Saturday, because it is going to be rainy and windy as that weather system makes its way in. And then we are dry on Sunday with sunshine returning and highs in the low 50s. So Sunday will be the day to really get out and about and enjoy. Of course, Saturday's not going to be a washout, but you're definitely going to have to be a little more particular with your plans on Saturday and make them more so for the second half of the day. Let's take you through it. So Friday, again, we're dry, but if you're headed out past like 10 o'clock, rain will be possible, especially if you're a super night owl. Personally, I have not seen 2 o'clock in the morning in a really long time, unless my alarm is waking me up for 2 o'clock in the morning to come to work. But if that's your jam and that's what your plans are, that's what's in store for your plans on Friday night, staying out super, super late, you're going to want to just prepare for the rain. And then it becomes more widespread around sunrise. So by 7 o'clock in the morning, rain fairly widespread across the area. With this particular system, not worried about winter weather either. If we were to see maybe any kind of winter precipitation in the form of a few flurries or maybe some sleet, it would be the mountains. But notice as we make our way into the afternoon and evening hours, that system rolls out, we dry out. We'll still have some cloud cover to work with. Again, it'll be windy and pretty cold with temperatures in the 40s and 50s on Saturday, but overall, the morning is the time that we're really focusing on for that first alert to kind of just give you a heads up. If you're up and at it on Saturday, maybe you're running some errands on Saturday, just trying to get everything back together after this holiday weekend, the kids going back to school. Just keep in mind that rain will be fairly likely and could potentially be heavy at times. Here's a look at our forecast rain through Sunday. We're looking at the potential anywhere between now and Sunday, between about a half an inch to over an inch of rain in some spots, which is great. We definitely ended 2023 in a deficit, so it's good to pick up some accumulating rain, at least rainfall totals, measurable rainfall for the start of 2024. We don't want to put ourselves into even more of a deficit to kick off the year. So we could use the rain, and we're glad to receive some, even though it is going to be a chilly rain. Let's take you to our first alert 7-day forecast here. So we do have that first alert today for the evening rain, just light rain. We aren't expecting any kind of issues when it comes to your commute home, but because of that chance for maybe a few flurries mixed in, we do have that first alert on top of that potential for maybe some light rain for the evening commute. Again, especially with all of you headed back after your time off, it's just good to give you that heads up that rain will be possible for the evening. Tomorrow morning, waking up freezing again, low 50s and sunshine for Thursday. Chilly on Friday, but that first alert returns for Saturday morning as a very strong weather system makes its way in. That'll leave us rainy and breezy on Saturday morning and breezy into the afternoon. We'll see more sunshine on Sunday. Partly cloudy on Monday, and then we have another storm system that will move in on Tuesday. So that is another first alert for the potential, not only for rain, but also maybe storms. This next weather system that's moving in on Tuesday, models already indicating that we could have some pretty, enough ingredients, I should say, to have the potential for severe weather. So this next weather system looking pretty dynamic on Tuesday. If we're warm enough, temperatures near 60, which crazy enough is the warmest on our 7-day forecast. Depending on the timing of this system, we could have enough fuel, enough instability to lead to that potential for maybe some strong to severe storms. Too far out to really get down to the nitty gritty on that, but we just wanted to give you that heads up, which is why we do that first alert. If we are seeing it, we want you to see it. That we could have the potential for some storms on Tuesday. We'll be sure to keep you posted on that and all of our first alerts. We have a really busy pattern this week, so we'll keep you posted on everything here on Atlanta News First Plus, Atlanta News First when we are on air, and also, of course, the First Alert Weather app, a great tool to have. All right, everyone, thanks so much for spending some time with us. I hope you make it a wonderful day, and we'll catch you here next time.
Good, how are you?
Oh, good. Oh, good. Go ahead, you do it. I'm not going to touch anything because I'll mess something up. So I would all of a sudden stream like cats on YSL trial. So